Hello everyone, my name is Yili. Today we're going to talk about longest substring without repeating characters, which is the third question on Leetcode. So given a string, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. For example, string ABCBA will return length 3, which has the longest substring without repeating characters ABC or CBA. For the same reasoning, PWWKEW will have length 3 too, because the longest substring should be WKE. Here I want to make a note. What is the difference between substring versus subsequence? So substring means that the string has to be having consecutive letters. So for example, PWWKEW, the longest substring without repeating characters should be WKE, but longest subsequence should be PWKE. Okay, so how are we gonna solve these questions? We're gonna define two pointers, I and j. Let's look at an example. T M M Z U X T. First step, we're gonna initialize I and j to index 0, which points to t. Okay, so what we are gonna try to do is that we try to move j to a rightward. So there are two cases. Case 1, for Sj, the letters at j's position, we never see it, the letter before. Then we keep I in original position. So here we just grab this, let me cut it. Then j moves to here. Then we continue. We remove j, and then let it point to a new m. For at index 2, we know that this m, we already see m before. So what we're trying to do is like see it before. We move I to the first occurrence of the letter +1. So here, what we're gonna do is that we move I to the j's position too, because the first occurrence of m is here, and then we move to m+1, and then we repeat the process until the part that j is here. Then we know that we already see this occurrence of t as a 0th index. Here it's another situation. So if the first occurrence of a letter +1 is less than the current index of I, we keep it the same. So those are the two rules in order to solve the longest substring without repeating characters. Then let's see how I use those two rules to give the answers. Okay, so first we're gonna initialize some variables. Maxn should be 0 in the beginning. I should be 0 too. Then index dictionary should be an empty dictionary. Then we loop through every single letter in S. So if we already say sj in index dictionary, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna let I equal to maximum of I or the value in index dictionary which has key of sj. So we're gonna store what we're gonna store in index dictionary. We're gonna store the index of sj plus 1. So no matter whether sj is in index dictionary or not, we're gonna update max length to be max of max length, comma j minus I plus 1. The reason for that is that sometimes we want to keep the max length, and sometimes we know that we move j like rightwards, so the length might change. And sometimes we see repetition and the length should be less than the original max length. And then we're gonna update index dictionaries sj entry to be, as promised, j plus 1. And finally, we return our max length. I think this will do the trick. Let's submit. Yay. Okay, so what will be the time complexity? The time complexity, since we only use one for loop, should be O of n. And what's the space complexity? Since we have an index dictionary, the space should be O of minimum m, n, as m be the alphabet and n be the length of the string. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy it.